Hey y'all, it's Gary, Fitz Preacher Farm. I just, Preacher's day off gave me some of his real good deer sausage. It's real good. I was kind of in a quagmire this morning. Of course, you can see I've splattered the stove all up. So I was kind of in a quagmire this morning on what to do. Do I want fried eggs, an omelet with my deer sausage? And I thought to self, what would you really want to do? Well, I've got the old number 8 cast iron skillet here, hot and ready to go. And all that luscious fat grease in there needs to be used to make some good old gravy. And that's what we're going to do this morning, so hang tight. Okay, here we go. We've got everything heated up. We've about got it where we need it. Gravy's not hard. I know people say, oh, I can't make gravy. It's hard, it's hard. I got it a little hot. Depending on how much gravy you need, for me, that's probably going to be plenty right there. In fact, I got a little bit too much. Give me a second. A little bit too much flour in there, so I'm gonna have to add some stuff to it. That's coconut oil. We like to use that around here. All that stuck to the bottom, that'll be coming off of there in a minute. My wife will love me because I got the stove all splattered up cooking sausage. Alright, what I like to do, I like to let that brown up a little bit. A little salt. Just a little bit. I'm not supposed to have gravy or bread. My doctor took me off all white stuff. But sometimes you just got to go with it. Now we like the big pepper around here. There's a little salt, there's a little pepper. We're going to let that brown up. Like that little brown flavor that you get when you let that flour brown up in there. And all that stuff on the bottom of the skillet that you had left over from your sausage, that's just flavor. As you can see, it's kind of starting to get browned up a little bit. Let me get you over here where you can see a little bit better. I heard my phone go off. That's probably my buddy wanting me to go to work. There he is again. I guarantee you. You working today? Not if I can help it. Just a little bit more flour to that. Just a tad. I mean, that'll be plenty for me. I got 2 dogs over here that they kind of know when I start making gravy because they might get a little bit. I got the heat on medium. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I think for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to make homemade apple pie. And I'm actually going to make the crust homemade. That's the way I do it. And then I've got to make a mighty fine lemon pie. And if it's raining tomorrow, that's on the schedule. Alright, I've got that browned up pretty good. No, it's not lumpy. It's pretty smooth. You can see. What I like to do is kick that dude up on high Now we're going to clean the bottom of this skillet. That's not enough. Probably still not enough. But that is. We just got this stove and boy, it cooks hot. But you want to kind of stir this and get all that stuff off the bottom of your skillet, and that cold milk will do that. I like to use pet milk in my gravy. And turn that down just a little bit. Man, that's hot. But you can feel all of that stuff that was on the bottom. You can feel it with this whisk, and you can hear that skillet getting smooth again on the bottom. Just keep stirring. People are afraid to make gravy. It's not a big deal. It's actually pretty easy. You just have to try stuff sometimes. It's starting to thicken now. You kind of want to go around the edges, especially when you put that high heat on there. Now I know that I need some homemade biscuits to go with this, but I'm not supposed to eat bread, so I'm not going there. I'm not even supposed to eat this gravy. But as I said, sometimes you just have to go with the flow. And we're getting there now. I actually put a little bit too much milk in there, or it would have already been done. You can see we're getting there now. Nice and creamy. Deer sausage gravy. You're there. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? That's gravy. Deer sausage gravy. I'll get it plated up and show you in just a second. Now here's what I like to do. I like to break up the sausage and mix it with my gravy. And you can see the deer sausage in there. And this is a little hot, but that's the way I like to do it. Well, here we go. Good old Ozark Mountain biscuits and gravy. Thanks to the preacher's day off for the sausage. Much appreciated. That's the way to start the Thanksgiving week right there. Good stuff. Hope y'all enjoy this. Hey, subscribe to my channel. I got some more cooking videos coming up. Apple pie, homemade apple pie, Ozark Mountain apple pie, and mighty fine lemon pie. We're going to make that tomorrow when it's raining. See ya. The gravy went down good, real good. Here's a little bonus tip for you. Thought I'd add this in. I drink this every morning. I have had maybe 1 or 2 colds in the last 4 or 5 years since I started drinking this. Now I don't usually drink it in the summertime, but in the wintertime I try to keep my immune system jacked up. And what I do is I take a package of this every morning. It comes in a little packet. I take a packet of that and I mix it in a glass of orange juice. And I drink that every morning. I don't know if this stuff works, but I know that I haven't had a cold very often. I used to get colds all the time. I get the flu all the time. Last 4 or 5 years, one or two coals, and they're really not bad coals. Might work for you, might not. That's just a bonus. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.